I could potentially have another 8-pound baby, and that freaks me out. Hi guys, and welcome back to another pregnancy update. It is really starting to hit me that this is going to be the last time that I am ever 34 weeks pregnant. Just thinking about how this is my last pregnancy and I'm not going to be able to feel a life growing inside of me anymore, it really does bum me out. But I need to be done having children. I need my children to grow up. I need to be able to get out and play outside with my children and be capable and able to do that without being pregnant all my life. So this is still our last baby, and it's just been making me really sad. Today I'm going to be talking about the baby, how she's doing. I'm going to be talking about all my symptoms and cravings and how I'm doing. I'm also, at the end of this video, or I don't know, somewhere in this video, I'm going to talk about some questions that I have from my midwife, as well as some other interesting things that have been going on. So let's just jump right into the video. So at 34 weeks, my pregnancy app says the baby is about 18.5 inches and 5.5 pounds and is the size of a honeydew. However, if you have been watching my pregnancy updates, you know that my baby is measuring small. She was measuring a whole lot smaller, but I had my growth scan last week. She's only measuring about a week behind. The doctor, or the ultrasound tech, told me that at 34 weeks and 1 day, she was 4 pounds and 12 ounces, so almost 5 pounds. And my pregnancy app says that the baby can gain up to 0.5 pound per week from now until she's born. So I could potentially have another 8-pound baby, and that freaks me out because, oh my gosh. She's probably gonna be somewhere in like the late 6 pounds or early 7 pounds. I don't even know if that makes sense, but you know what I mean. My weight, you guys, my weight has been all over the place. Week 34, I have weighed myself every day of the week, and some days I'm 159 pounds, and some days I'm 168 pounds. So my weight is just all over the place. I don't know if it's water retention or the fact that my appetite has picked back up and I'm just snacking all the time. But I weighed myself this morning. When I'm filming this video, I am 162 pounds, so that puts me at 7 pounds weight gain for the entire pregnancy at 34 weeks. Cravings. So I have been craving chicken salad like crazy. If it's not a chicken salad, I don't want it. Like, I know I need to eat and I snack throughout the day, but meal-wise, if it's not a chicken salad, mama doesn't want it. Baby doesn't want it. I don't have any desire to eat if it's not a chicken salad. My symptoms, I have them written down on my notebook, so I'm just gonna read those off to you guys. Leaky boobs. My boobs have been leaking colostrum like crazy. I was standing in the mirror doing my makeup the other day in a towel, and I just feel it like running down my stomach, and it completely freaked me out. It kind of grossed me out. I was like, oh my gosh, it is too early for this. My crazy weight gain and weight loss, which I just talked to you guys about. Week 34, I felt like I was glowing. You know that pregnancy glow that like the moms or people talk about when you're pregnant, you glow? Week 34, I have just felt amazing. I felt glowy and energized. I don't know, I just felt really great. I have definitely had an increased appetite. I snack all the time. I will have just ate a full meal and I find myself back in the cupboard just eating, snacking. I can't stop, won't stop snacking. Week 34, I have definitely started nesting. I feel like I have put off going through the baby stuff that we do have, just because I know once I start going through the baby stuff, I can't stop. I will go through the same boxes of clothes, the same things, reorganize every single day, the same things over and over and over until she gets here, until I get tired of it, which I never get tired of it. Currently, I don't know why, I just love going through my kids' clothes because it's something that I do with my older boys too. I'll just like find myself in their room, reorganizing their drawers, going through their clothes. I don't know. Speaking of going through baby girl's things, I went through her things and I got overwhelmed by the amount of things that we still need to buy. So I started baby shopping and it makes me really excited. I feel like every day I find myself online trying to find her cute new things or find new things that I need to put in my hospital bag. I'm just always online browsing or online shopping, and it's probably gonna get me in a lot of trouble. I have had a lot of back contractions and I kind of second guessed myself if they were contractions or not, just because when I was being monitored at the hospital and I would have these like shooting pains straight across my back and then like pressure around my stomach, I would mention it to the nurse. I'm like, okay, I think I'm having a contraction right now. And she would be like, oh no, you must have just moved. That's what that little line is. That's not a contraction. So I'm like, is this a contraction or is it not? And I think it's a contraction. Probably not real contractions, probably just very light or mild Braxton Hicks contractions, but I have been having a lot more contractions. Heartburn. The heartburn has been unreal, you guys, especially when I'm sleeping. I will wake up out of dead sleep just because the heartburn is so bad and I'm like gasping for a drink of water. I'm like, oh my gosh. And they say that heartburn means your baby will have a lot of hair. Who knows? Maybe little girl will be born with a head full of hair. Maybe she won't. We'll see. Something else I noticed on week 34 is like my vision. Sometimes I'll just be sitting there, even with my glasses on, and I can't see. Like, my vision gets so blurry, and it almost feels like I'm coming on with like a headache. But I never get a headache. It's just my eyes hurt. My vision is weird. So I don't know what that's about or why I keep having heartburn right now. 34 weeks and 5 days, I have felt a feeling that I have never felt before in my lower stomach and vag area. I was sitting down and I went to get up off the couch and I literally couldn't move. I couldn't walk. Like, I could stand up, but I couldn't move from the position. I swear to you, it felt like she was just dropping all at once. There was so much pressure in my lower stomach and in the front of my vag. I don't know, I just couldn't move. It freaked me out so bad. I seriously thought I was about to go into labor, and I'm not sure if she dropped. I will insert a clip of my bumpy from last week before I show you my bumpy this week, so you guys can kind of compare and let me know in the comments if you think she dropped or not. Because I look at my stomach today and I'm like, it looks the same. But I swear to you, that day, it just completely looked like my stomach just went from a perked up basketball to like a flat basketball. I have also limited myself to 1 cup of coffee a day since I've had all these infections and UTI and I've been dehydrated. I cut back on the coffee because I was drinking so much coffee, and I've cut back to just 1 cup or glass, whatever, of coffee in the morning a day. Sometimes, some mornings I don't even have coffee. So I have been feeling so much better ever since I've cut back on the coffee. So other than all of these symptoms, I have been feeling so many more kicks, such stronger kicks, and it makes me so happy because it just lets me know that she's like active and she's okay, she's thriving, and I don't know, it just makes me so happy to feel her little kicks, especially knowing that this is my last baby and I won't get to feel these little kicks anymore. You guys, I need a snack right now. I'm telling you, I snack all day long, and I have recently just been snacking on these little Nature Valley bars, and they're so good. Like, I take one to bed with me every night, and I just put it on my nightstand because I always wake up in the middle of the night starving. It's like chocolate and pretzels and salt and peanuts and granola. Some things that I wanted to update you guys on also is that I no longer need weekly monitoring. I think just the fact that the strip test came back positive a few weeks ago for my water breaking, I think it kind of freaked my midwife out. So she had me doing weekly monitoring. But as you guys know, I had my growth scan and all of my fluids looked great. She was moving great. She's growing fine. So I no longer have to have weekly monitoring, and I don't go back to the doctor until week 36. And then after that, it will be weekly. So yay for that. I also mentioned in my last video, I think it was, that when I went for my ultrasound, the doctor was calling me and I could not hear what she was saying. And then when I tried to call back, they wouldn't answer. And she was actually calling me because I have some kind of bacterial infection and I had another prescription that I needed to pick up. So that's what that was about. I also want to talk about the Erin Williams and Itsy Ritsy diaper bag, because I have been obsessed with Erin Williams for, I feel like, forever, since she started her YouTube channel. She's like the person that I look up to most. And when she came out with this diaper bag, I thought I was done having kids and I only had boys, and it's kind of like a more girly diaper bag. So like, I obviously didn't buy it, but now that I'm having a little girl, I cannot find a diaper bag that I love, because I just keep comparing them all to this diaper bag and it's like discontinued. It was like a limited edition or whatever. So now I'm like, crap, like I need to find a diaper bag, and I need to find one that like meets the standards of the Erin Williams Itsy Ritsy diaper bag, and I can't. World problems, right? I also, this week, I don't know why, it has crossed my mind every single day, like if I had a little boy, if Gracelyn was a boy in my stomach right now, what would her name be? What would I want her name to be? And it's Myles. If she was a boy, I would want to name her Myles. I don't know why. It's just so freaking cute. And I don't even know why I'm thinking about that, because I'm obviously not having more children. I already have my 4 boys, but just like a little Myles. All right, so before I get to my bum shots, I'm going to talk about some things that I want to bring up to my doctor at my next appointment. So the first one is going to be induction. I was induced with 3 out of 4 of my boys. I only went into labor naturally on my own one time, and it was a horrible experience for me. This time around, I really wanted to go into labor natural on my own, let my body do its thing, like maybe have my water break, I don't know. But I just don't know if that's going to happen. And seeing as how my husband is getting a month leave from work, he will be home a week before my due date. So if she came on her due date, I would only have 3 weeks postpartum of his help to get into a routine with the boys and to heal. And I just really already don't feel like that's enough time. So if I were to let my body do things naturally on its own and potentially go to 42 weeks, I would only have a week postpartum of his help, and that is not enough for me. No way, Jose. So I am thinking about mentioning induction to my doctor. My husband was saying something about what if she was what if I was induced on Valentine's Day and she was born on Valentine's Day? How cool that would be. However, not only is it Valentine's Day, but it's our wedding anniversary and it would be her birthday. Like, I don't know, I kind of had like mixed emotions about it. I have always had great experiences with induction. So I don't know, it's something that I'm going to mention to my doctor. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about induction, what your thoughts and feelings on induction are, because honestly, I'm really curious. I'm also going to be asking her if I can film the birth, because I do want to make a labor and delivery video. I want to film it all. I want to remember it, especially since it's my last baby. I mean, of course, with the consideration of not like showing the nurses and stuff who don't want to be filmed and shown, and obviously not anything down with my lady bits, but I really want to film it. So I really hope she says yes. If not, I am going to have Brett like be a little sneaky filmer or something. He's really good at being sneaky. Also, I haven't registered for the hospital yet, and I feel like she can come any day from now until my due date, and we have 5 weeks left. I haven't registered for the hospital yet, so I want to ask my doctor when I should go about doing that, because honestly, I don't remember when I registered at the hospital with the boys. I don't. Okay, you guys, that is all for my 34-week pregnancy updates. Like I said, I did a bunch of baby shopping. So my 35-week pregnancy update, hopefully I will have some of the stuff in the mail and I'll be able to show you guys. Now, let me show you my bumpy. But first, here is a clip of my bumpy from week 33, so you guys can compare it to week 34 and let me know if I dropped or not. Alright, you guys, so here is my belly at 34 weeks. I am getting pretty large, let me tell you that. I swear my stomach has doubled. So, let me know in the comments if you guys think that she has dropped yet or is dropping, or if I'm just being crazy and paranoid. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I would love to have you as a part of my YouTube family. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.